All right, people, welcome back to the show. Welcome to Socialville, where we're going to delve into a world of social media, which is loaded with every kind of wit and nastiness that you can imagine. Honeypot, are you ready?
Of course, let's do this.
So you know when you're trying to toast someone and in your mind now you have words. This guy's in trouble. He says, I think your father was a thief because he stole the sparkle from the stars and put them in your eyes. And then she responds, now your papa be thief. Yeah.
Okay, so there is a problem when you don't understand somebody's sense of humor, or you don't even have a sense of humor yourself. I was telling Dala the other day, how I miss Dala. I was telling Dala the other day that, you know, I've read all the novels, all the books written by John Grisham. So, yeah, all of them. All. I was such a fan. Yeah, I was such a fan. And, well, perhaps I'm still a fan, but I think that's, you know, they don't have new ones coming out right now. So, I particularly love John Grisham because he's got this sense of humor that you could miss.
Yeah.
You know, so it is law. You know, the novel, the books are about law. But then again, you just see one place like that it will just say, oh, he wears a wristwatch, but it does not keep to time. You would have passed, and then you just go back. And then like, what did this? You know, some very subtle, but if you don't have a sense of humor, you'll miss it. Yeah, you'll definitely miss it. So I think that it's just like saying that, oh, your father is a herbalist. No wonder you are so charming, you know? Do you get, like, you know, you have all the charm, and then and you just hear the charm, and it sounds like juju to you, and you say, oh, what do you mean? It is your daddy that is a herbalist.
Wahala.
You get.
I get it. I get it. Okay, so you see this pot or this plate of soup, and then the question is, what are you pairing this egusi with? The response is fufu that was made by an Akwa Ibom woman with fat underarms and a cheating alcoholic husband. Honeypot, what are you pairing this egusi with?
No, you know.
What are you pairing it with?
So it might sound somehow, but you guys, you need to see like behind the scene of me. Once I finish like this, I go to the canteen, and I'm a fufu person. Fufu.
Fufu. It's fufu egusi.
And I just hope that one of these days I can just take my mind off it, and then I go dieting, you know, because I think that I need to diet. Like everything is just
At least you eat fufu, not Gary like Skepta. Morning, afternoon, evening.
Okay. I remember.
Honestly, the world would be a better place without internet. And then this is the face or the look the person gets, and the response is, meanwhile, you could have tweeted this using the talking drum. I remember back in the days, it was the talking drum and the gong. They used the town criers to relay information. But now we have the internet, so I feel like this person should have been in that age.
So what you don't know, you don't know. But right now that we have tasted the internet, I don't know how it's going to feel. Like you take it out and you just take us back to those days. No, it's going to be boring because those days we did not know anything about the internet, and life was...
See, at the end of the day, the internet has its good and bad sides, and the good part has outweighed the bad side. So it depends on how you decide to use it as an individual. Because there are people who have achieved things that they couldn't achieve without the internet. Most of our songs, most of these Nigerian songs going global, it was through the internet that many of them were heard, or the videos were seen by people outside the country.
People who have remote jobs. They sit down in their houses and they're working.
Exactly. There are people here in Lagos who are working in the US or the UK, but they live here.
That's right.
So the internet has its good and its bad side. Depends on how you want to use it. Okay. Moving on. I have a question. Can someone just marry me? It's urgent. I will explain everything during honeymoon, I beg.
You better be careful.
Wow.
So, can somebody just marry you? You're not being specific. Can a rich one just marry you?
She did not even give us a spec. Can someone?
So, if you ask me, I think that we should be careful what we wish for at the end of the day. Because there are some times that you're just ambiguous in whatever thing you're thinking, and then you just, you know, you ask for something. Do you know that The way I think and the way these things I discuss with people, I was still saying to somebody the other day that, do you know that there are people who thought that money was the problem, and now they have the money in excess, and they now see that it is not even the money. So you can actually get married to somebody at the end of the day. You now have all the money that you ever needed, but then you still don't have peace and you're not happy.
Yeah. So find out what works for you and always be specific, especially when you are praying. Because you pray for a tall, dark, and handsome man. You get a tall, dark, and handsome man, but you did not tell God if it's Mustafa that is to work in your junction, or if it is a rich man like Dangote. You get what you pray for. All right, let's take this last one before we go. School_cheese is saying, this economy, they make me stingy. Seriously, they hide bread from my colleagues. And at Yayi Kambai now responds, I bought one bag of pure water for 600 naira. I poured everything inside one keg. Tell my guy, say, now bathing water there inside anytime you want drink them. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Well, before people will now send you back to your village, you better devise a means.
Let me tell you something, honey pot, there are some people that if you like, tell them it's water for toilet or bathing water, they will drink it. So that's not even a state. Some people will still drink it. You have not seen a thirsty person.
I think people are just looking for a way to manage their stuff so that, you know, you don't come and put your own, what's it called, on their own problems that they're already carrying.
But only for some people are naturally stingy. I remember when I was...
So they should not lie.
They should not lie on the economy. Because when I was in uni, the economy was not like this. So, and there was one girl, my bunkmate. Hey, God forgive me. I'm not saying short people are stingy, but this girl was short.
I hope she's watching.
And she was stingy.
I hope she's watching. I hope she's watching.
Honey pot, this girl will collect food from everybody, everything. Collect gari, milk, sugar from different people. When she now brings her provisions, when you now say, do you have? She say, oh, I've not opened it. Oh. I've not. When she now opens it, she say, I've calculated it and it will take me till the end of the semester, but you can beg from people.
In university, you people would have shown
her.
To
calculate it.
You show
her. The day we show that paper for 1 week.
You show her.
My people, it's a wrap on Socialville, guys. Coming up next is What Are You Watching? We'll be back after this break.